Hello, everybody. It's Friday night. Well, almost Saturday morning. Friday night, March 1st. Sorry I didn't go live tonight, but I'm preoccupied right now with this R. Kelly research. And I know you thinking, what R. Kelly research you talking about? Well, let's just say this. The shit is deeper than y'all think. This ain't some shit you can just click on some videos and watch people talk in a monotone and all that crazy shit, which is weird as fuck to me. I don't know how y'all like that. But I ain't too judgmental. But I am judgmental because we all judgmental. So what we gonna do tonight is I'm gonna answer a lot of questions that I've been ignoring for a while now. I wrote them down going through my emails because some of y'all don't like to put shit in the comments. Y'all put them in emails. So going through the emails, I wrote them down, not in no order. And a few of them I left out just because it was like, bro, come on. But we going to start with this. Why do you say bitch so much now when you didn't before? Now, the thing about this bitch word, because this person also alluded to, you used to tell people not to call nobody bitches. I didn't support, let's get this straight. I didn't support don't call nobody bitches. Another thing that was in there too was, why do you call black women bitches so much? I didn't support not calling black women bitches. Some people deserve the term. You gotta understand, bitch is such a trigger. You know what I mean? It's a big trigger. I'm trying to move one of my little things up out of the camera view, but bitch is a trigger word. I started using it because it was a trigger word. Not saying that it's not sincere, but a lot of the time I used to not use it because I was holding back. But it's like, man, fuck holding back. These people don't give a fuck. These people really don't want to support you anyway. So fuck that. We gonna say it. People are so baitable. As I study and I watch, because people don't understand, I study and I watch people. Then I say, oh my God, this is a super trigger word. When I started saying the shit a lot, I lost a lot of subscribers, which those are people we need to get rid of anyway. I was like, man, fuck that. I was stuck at a certain count, up and down between a certain count for a long time because I started saying, you bitch, fuck this bitch. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. And it just triggered so many people because we are so emotional, which is not so bad to be emotional because I'm emotional my goddamn self. I think we all are. When somebody tell you I'm not emotional, your way of responding emotionally might be different than somebody else's. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd be like, man, fuck that bitch. It's kind of like my melanin videos, my couple melanin videos that I put out, right? Let me mark this off the list so I don't talk about it twice. My couple melanin videos that I put out was triggers. Do I believe in melanin? Yes. But I wanted to trigger people, which they never really came at me about the shit because they can't prove none of that shit they talking. You get what I'm saying? It was all about. Now, I'm not saying the word bitch is all about triggering people, but it's just like, why the fuck should I hold back? on what I'm feeling for these people. Plus, it's a trigger word. But with the melanin shit, like I said, it was such a trigger. People came at me in the comments saying a lot of shit that I was telling you is not true. Which it could be true, but there's no proof. So I would be, even though I believe in melanin, I would be a fucking fool to teach melanin, which is what most of these people do is teach shit they cannot prove. This is our problem a lot of the time. But let's just get past that. All right, I'm going to go right to the next one. Why do you support Donald Trump? See, I never supported Donald Trump. I never supported Donald Trump. I don't support any politician. You understand what I'm saying? I don't see myself supporting a politician. They all full of shit. They playing this two-party game with you that I feel like you don't understand. Like, it's all a show. Everybody that asks me, why do you support Trump? They supported Obama. What did Obama do? See, people need to understand, these presidents are nothing but puppets. They can't do shit if they wanted to. Like, think about it with Trump. When Trump came into office, he was going hard before he came into office at the Federal Reserve. He had the Andrew Jackson picture up back there. Some people was like, that's racist. Some people was like, no, that's really a motherfucker that went against that Federal Reserve. What has he done with the Federal Reserve so far? But I don't support Trump. I like Trump. And you might ask, why the fuck would you like Trump? Because Trump is doing what he's always done for me, is entertain me in the field of politics, which for the last 10 years has been just entertainment to me. See, you got to understand me. It's not, there's not an issue. Your understanding with me is the issue. How could you not like Trump if you liked him before? You motherfuckers always watched Trump and was entertained like, this motherfucker, crazy. I like this nigga funny. Woo. Now all of a sudden, he the president, and you motherfuckers like, You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because you feel like the president supposed to be something more special. Which I would never understand. You feel like the president should be held at a higher standard than you. People who say the most insane shit hate Trump for what he say. But bro, why are you holding somebody that's the president of the United States at a higher standard than you hold yourself in your environment also? That makes no fucking sense. See, what you think is the president need to be a special type of person, a respectable type of person. But you say crazy shit out your mouth all the time. Do you not feel you supposed to be a respectable person? See, y'all got it fucked up. I don't got nothing fucked up. These politicians is entertainment to me. They got you motherfuckers believing in a golden elephant. See, I'm already fucked up with it. An elephant and whatever. I think it's a goat. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. And that's where y'all got it fucked up. You motherfuckers don't see politics as entertainment like I do. Because they not doing shit for none of y'all people. Trump has always been an entertainer. Why is it so surprising to you that motherfucking Trump got in the office and he doing what he always did, was entertain people? You don't want to entertain in office? You didn't see no shit like this coming when Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of a whole fucking state? Bro, you gotta stop playing with me when it comes to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess I might just be going down the line. Here's the next question. Why do you love white women more than black women? Okay. None of you motherfuckers ever heard me say white women are better than black women. Black women are better than white women. You ain't never heard me say I love this one more. What you heard me say a lot of the time is I done had problems with both of them. Problems with both of them. As a matter of fact, my worst relationship was with a white woman. And no, I don't think that's just because it was a black and white thing, because that was the person I ended up having a child with. And I know you're like, hold on, you ain't had no kids, no black women. I've gotten 3 black women pregnant. At a time I wasn't doing much with myself. They went behind my back, all 3, and got abortions. That shit hurts me to this day. And I just got to add this in. The white woman that ended up having my kid, she didn't have it because I was doing something with myself. I was just as much as nothing as I was before when I got black women pregnant. But she said, I'm not getting rid of my baby. She was mad as hell that she was pregnant, but she said, I'm not getting rid of my baby. One of those black women I got pregnant, they went and got an abortion before they even told me they was pregnant. Shows you how much they love me. So yes, I had a child with the white woman, but it wasn't like, oh, we playing this and all that. No, I was fucked up then. But that woman said, I'm not getting rid of my baby. And if the 3 black women that would have went along and had the baby, they would have found out that as soon as it's time for me to get on my shit, I would get on my shit. It don't matter what I was before this pregnancy. I would get on my shit. Because at the end of the day, when my baby mama told me she was pregnant, I got on my shit. I was selling dope. I didn't have my own crib, but I was selling cocaine and I was selling weed. You know what I'm saying? And the occasional, if one of these white boys called me wanting some prescription shit, I was hitting them with that. I was calling my man, let me go get that so I can get it over here just to make a little money. Not even to make a little money, just to, you know what I'm saying, keep that clientele rolling. And a real hustler would understand that. This is the type of shit Walmart understand. You know what I'm saying? But primarily I was selling cocaine and weed when my baby mama got pregnant. I didn't have my own shit just because I wasn't even thinking, let me get my own shit. Even though I had my own shit many times before that. I was staying with my cousin in her basement. My older cousin. She was like 50. But when my baby mama told me she was pregnant, I said, I need to take all the shit I got. I had a bunch of cocaine. Well, not that much. Don't get it twisted. I had a bunch of cocaine and I had a whole bunch of weed. Like a whole bunch of weed. I'm talking about like a couple garbage bags full of weed, like the black garbage bag. I took that shit. My baby mama told me she was pregnant 3 days later. I took all that shit. 3 days later, y'all, listen to me. I took all that shit and I went and sold it wholesale to a few of my homies. Wholesale. Like, boom, I just need to get rid of this shit. Hit me with this bread. The day after that 3 days, I had a job at Walmart. Now, I'm not saying this to praise no white chick. I'm saying this so that y'all will understand it wasn't about none of that. But at the end of the day, if I look at it the way some of these brothers look at it, I'm led to believe my sisters really don't like me that motherfucking much. Even though, to this day, I don't believe that. Because I get a lot of love from my sisters. To this day. They throwing pussy at me and everything. But I'm just on I'm on a whole nother level with the shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I gotta let y'all, it's not a love for one more than the other one. Hold on. I gotta take a real break real quick. Okay. A nigga back. But like I said, it's not about love for one more than the other. The reason I tell that story is because I see a lot of brothers out here saying how they don't give a fuck about us. Our sisters don't give a fuck about us. I got a lot of sisters that do give a fuck about me. But at the end of the day, the ones that shoulda didn't. I love, like, I feel like those abortions hurt me so bad. But then at the end of the day, I still love black women. And it's not about loving black women just because I'm the same color as them. It's more, I just love these motherfucking women. Like I said, I've been through the hardest shit with my baby mama. So don't get it twisted. Y'all be playing games out here, talking all that bullshit, and y'all really ain't been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I really get tired of motherfuckers telling me, you love white women. I love white women just like, and I love black women, and I love Indian women, and I love motherfucking Puerto Rican women, and I love Guatemalan women. I just love women. Yes, it would be great to have a child with a woman that looks just like me. Yes, I won't deny that, but I wasn't thinking about that. See, what y'all gotta understand, y'all come up with all these different reasons why brothers fuck with white girls, and the one reason y'all never come up with is a lot of niggas just don't see it that way. The way y'all see it as some type of strategical game and all this shit. Just like a lot of these white women that fuck with brothers. I know some of them be like, no, I need me a black man. But some of them are really not on that strategical shit that y'all be thinking they on, which it usually come from people who from a young age was bred to think like this. I was never bred to think like this, y'all. I come from a very diverse family. It was never a thing for me to see a Mexican girl and be like, damn, let me holler at her. And it still ain't a thing. Just to get that out of the way. So what's next on this list? Oh, I got some good ones. Okay. Oh my God. Check this out. Here go one. I got like 3. Y'all see my little tabs? It's about 6 or 7 on each tab, and I got 4 motherfucking pages of tabs. But okay. Why are you riding the Nature Boy wave? See, a lot of these questions that I asked of me, it's just bullshit. It's just people that don't know. And I'm not mad at them, but I'm not riding no Nature Boy wave. See, there's channels out here that just start doing the Nature Boy thing, but that's all they do. I'm not a channel that do only Nature Boy. I'm not a channel that do only anything. Even back when I started and I was doing the Kanika shit, which I guess the Kanika question is next because I brought it up. When I was doing the Kanika shit, I didn't only talk about Kanika shit. I was doing 8-hour live streams about all kind of shit. And those 8-hour live streams was to start out with me just talking about my feelings and thoughts of the week for 2.5 hours straight before I brought a panel up or any of that shit. But why am I riding the Nature Boy train? Let me show you motherfuckers something. Cause you motherfuckers, see, I ain't one of these channels, bro. I've been on Nature Boy for a long time. Like, I want to say a couple years. But my first YouTube video, I actually talked about Nature Boy on a Facebook video before I ever came to YouTube. But my first YouTube video, which was called Who is Nature Boy? Question mark. Slash, because this is a almost 6-hour live stream. Jedediah Brown, the Flaming Blamethrower. Hold on. The Flaming Blamethrower. LOL plus more. Now, you see that? That video was November 12th, 2017. I don't ride no Nature Boy video. But just to show you that, I don't do only no motherfucking I don't do only nobody videos. You know what I'm saying? I jump all over the place. You motherfucking fools like people that get stuck on one thing. When really, I'm just here to get you to motherfucking think. I can't find it. Oh, I got the Bill Cosby joint on there. I forgot about that. But like I said, I'm not nobody that just jumped on a motherfucking Nature Boy. Like, come on now. Y'all gotta think about this shit. Riding the Nature Boy wave. And tell y'all, my first video, motherfuckers was telling me, man, he a pedophile. And I was like, I don't know. I actually took up for the nigga because I had hope for the vision that he had, because I've thought about shit like that. Not all of that crazy shit he got going on with the wives and all that shit. I got 6 wives and I'm going to impregnate everything. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. But I was just like, man, get out the system. Go somewhere, wherever you can go. Get you some land, live off the land. Like, I was like, man, that nigga. But as y'all know, I found out. Just like you motherfuckers found out. That was different. Now, next question, which some of these questions, if I just go down the line, some of these questions are going to bring me back to shit I might have talked about. But I got some goodies, y'all. Because people been asking these questions. Why are you against ADOS? ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. First of all, you need to prove that all of our people were slaves. We not at this point, we're not even gonna get into people that was already here before they brought their ass over here and all that. We ain't even gotta get into that. Prove to me that we were slaves. Proof. Because a little fucking elementary, middle school, high school, college book is not proof. That's you using the same system that you hate and that you say is always lying to you, but then you taking a motherfucking books talking about this is what we was. Prove to me that we was all slaves. That's all I'm saying. If we was all slaves, I have no problem with saying we was all slaves. Because at the end of the day, no matter what the fuck I say, because y'all be like, y'all don't want to claim y'all here, y'all ashamed. Ain't nobody ashamed about some shit that had nothing to do with us, bro. That was our ancestors. Why would we be ashamed of what the fuck they did if they wasn't raping little kids? You get what I'm saying? Another thing, the most important thing about the ADOS movement is you motherfuckers need to do y'all research. Y'all leader is Boule. Well, why is she Boule? You need to look into that sorority she's in. I'm not even going to say a name. Y'all should all know by now, if y'all been looking at this shit, who the fuck the two people is that brought that shit into play. American DOS. Matter of fact, a couple months ago, I don't even remember the A being on the name of that shit. It was DOS. But I love my ADOS people. But y'all need to admit that woman is fucking Boule. Oh, well, she worked on Capitol Hill. What did she do on Capitol Hill? You telling me she worked on Capitol Hill? And it's just beneficial to her to come back and do this shit? She just love the people so. She just love the people so much. She love the people so much that she won't even procreate another one of the people. She won't give birth to one of the people she loves so much. Man, look, y'all need to pay attention, man. Because that Boule shit, it started in college in those sororities and those fraternities. I'm not no crazy nigga. I always look at shit. I question everything. But bro, why is all the movements led by Boule members? Well, what's Boule? Who got the title of Boule? You need to do your research on Boule. And if you can't come up with nothing, email me and I'll give you a presentation on my channel, not just you, on my channel about Boule. Because that's where the shit come from. Y'all got to understand that shit, man. If the shit was so beneficial, why are the Boule motherfuckers that are working with the system pushing it? Think about that shit. What's the next question? Oh, this question was asked to me by about 10 people through the months. Why do you speak so highly of Huggy when y'all don't fuck with each other no more? That's Huggy Pacino. As of right now, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We cool. I mean, we ain't got no reason to not be cool, so I could have left out the whole as of right now. The reason we fell out was over some bullshit. Now I'm gonna tell you, First, I'm gonna tell you like this about Huggy. No, first I'm gonna go with the fallout. The fallout was because of some shit he said about me in a comment. But it was after some crazy shit that was done to him or about him by some people in my little crew, my little group, or whatever, over here on this area. You know what I'm saying? But I went in so hard on them because I was angry as fuck. And I told y'all I wasn't angry, but I was angry as fuck. I'm just keeping it 100 right now. I was angry as fuck. And when I made my video about him, even though I clowned him on thinking we had some type of friendship because we didn't never really talk offline, deep down, we had done so much on live streams. I did feel some kind of friendship. This is just keeping it real, y'all. He was mad because of some shit that went on that didn't involve me, but it involved people in my group, and he felt like we had a friendship. That I should have gave him some type of heads up or something. That's how he felt. And I clowned his ass like, why the fuck should I give you some type of friendship? But at the end of the day, he was kind of right. Even though those were my friends too, maybe I should have handled that different. Because there really was some type of friendship, connection type thing. Because we had done so many hours on a panel together. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, him listening to my shit, I'm listening to his shit. Then we doing panels all together for hours and hours and shit. Like, there really was some type of friendship there. But I took the opportunity and I clowned his ass for that. For thinking there was some type of friendship. But I gotta tell y'all, I was so pissed off about how he alluded that I had something to do with that when I didn't. But now I look back on it, I can see why he think I had something to do with that, because he thought I was pulling all the strings and calling the shots for the group of women that was rocking with me, when really I just gave all the power to the women. You know what I'm saying? And we see where that led. You know, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I speak highly of Huggy because even though we fell out for a long time, I knew that's one of the most intelligent motherfuckers you gonna find out here. People don't know that. And they be like, well, his ego. Well, you got to deal with egos. You don't think I got an ego? Cool. That's just, you got to deal with that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got egos. Some smaller, some larger, some even larger. You know what I'm saying? But that is one thing I've never told y'all, is that that's a dumb nigga. And the reason I be like, man, that motherfucker, he be on his shit, because that motherfucker is very intelligent. And don't be stupid about it, even if you don't like him. Okay, what's the next one? What's the next one? Y'all, since this is an upload, y'all can leave y'all comments and ask more questions. And I may do a video about it or just answer you in the comments. But we don't know. Next question. Why you fall out with Mo Justice and Truth's Angels? Which is probably the most asked questions I've gotten over the months. Like, motherfuckers done flooded that shit, especially when that shit was happening, right? So, first of all, we're going to say this. I did not fall out with most of the women that's in that group. I still fuck with most of them. I don't fuck with two of them. One of them being Nikkei. She stopped fucking with me, which is understandable, because I called her ass a nutcase when she was in my chat one night, and I forgot what it was about, but I called her ass a nutcase. At the time, I didn't know, but she was highly pissed off about that shit. And at the time, I was just talking my shit like I be talking. I wasn't really like trying to disrespect nobody, but I could at least understand that. And I got a lot of love for Nikkei till this day. Now, every other woman, I'm still cool with. Me and Desiree ain't talked in a while, but I'm going to holler at her. The only other woman I don't rock with is Mo Justice. Like, and I'm going to tell you the story about that. I did not stop fucking with Mo Justice. She stopped fucking with me. And I got to explain this. I usually don't just stop fucking with people. You know, I try to resolve stuff sometimes. But she stopped fucking with me, and I'm going to tell you the story. Hold on. Okay. So, the reason Mo Justice stopped fucking with me. So many of y'all asked me this. And I just figure I'd tell the whole story. Y'all remember we did a book review, which was pretty dope. I like being on that book review. Y'all know the other homegirl, she bring an energy. That energy always invites me. The other home, a lot of y'all know who it was. I ain't gonna throw no names out there. That was a fun book review, right? We did the book review. Then the nigga Logic, a couple days later, he ended up seeing the book review. And he was like, man, this shit dope. Y'all read a book, then did a review on it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, this shit is so special. I want to challenge you to read this book with me and let's do a review on this. Which I was like, okay, that shit, that sound dope, man. Thank you for liking the book review and shit. Like, that's love, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. Another one of the women in the group was like, in his chat when he was doing it, just like I was in his chat when he was saying this shit. Like, yeah, that's cool, thank you. And all this shit, like, Mo comes back, like, you see this motherfucker? You know, I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with what he said? He gave us props. So she like, but he gave us props as if he didn't expect us, like we were stupid and he didn't expect us to do something like this. And I was like, you know, yeah, I see what you're saying and I see, yeah, but at the end of the day, whatever is whatever, because y'all know I ain't just be looking for no beef. Whatever is whatever, maybe he wasn't. There's no way to prove that. You know what I'm saying? And she like, then the motherfucker gonna challenge us? That's so egotistical for him to challenge as if we did our review as a challenge. And I was like, yeah, you know, you're right. That's a little egotistical, I guess. But at the end of the day, we in a world where you got to deal with egos wherever the fuck you go. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on. So that was that. You know what I'm saying? We left that conversation like really not on the same level with each other. You know what I'm saying? But me and the other homegirl was like, yeah, that shit cool. I mean, I understand what she's saying too, but I mean, what he's saying is cool. You know, maybe let's try the book. So with the book, I said, you know what? Since it seemed like this shit out of hand already, I wanted to read the book with the brother. But I say, you know what? This is what it is. If y'all want to read it, I'll read it. And we do it. And we can do the review. It's up to you. It's up to you if we gonna do this shit. I'm with the shit. So the next day come, she like, Mo like, man, I gotta I'm about to do a video. Now I'm on my way to the grocery store. Like I remember this shit like yesterday. I'm on my way to the grocery store. I'm on the phone with her. Then I get in the grocery store. I'm on the phone with her. She's like, I'm about to do this video addressing that shit with him and that challenge about this book yesterday. And I'm like, why you gonna address that? Like either we gonna say no or we gonna say yes. Like I understand he got an ego. Yes, okay. Who the fuck? Like a lot of us do. A lot of us don't show it as much. But whatever, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna say in this video? I'm on the phone with. So I knew she was finna make a video, right? So I'm like, what you gonna say in this video? She like, well, he beefing with Fed right now while he put this out to work with me on this book. And I just need to let him know Fed is my fam. And I can't be rolling like that. Fed is my fam. And you know, me being Truth Out Loud, bro, man, I'm like, damn, Fed your fam? I didn't know that. I thought we was your fam over here on this YouTube shit. I'm like, damn, Fed your fam? And I was telling her, you shouldn't even say that shit. And she was like, why? And I'm like, you know, you shouldn't even say that because it's going to start something and you on YouTube saying how you need to get away from K Street and you tired of this K Street drama, but then you finna do this video, even though you're not trying to, you saying, what you saying ain't to start some shit, I guess. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, this is going to start something. She was like, no, fuck that. I got to speak my mind because he beefing with Fed, then coming over here trying to be cool with me as if that's not my fam. And I'm like, how he supposed to know that's your fam when you rock with me and this group over here so hard and we don't even know that's your fam? So she like, no, fuck that. I'm doing this video. So we got off the phone. I was still at the grocery store. I knew by the time I got home, the live was gonna be done with. You know what I'm saying? So she do that live, telling him, nah, I don't want your challenge. Fed is my fam. You beefing with Fed. And I'm like, damn, bro, I asked her not to do that shit. So Logic dropped a live stream the next day, which is like a day later, I think. And you know, we over here on edge, like, what this nigga finna say? Cause this shit crazy. Not all of us, but like me and a couple of the other ladies that talked about this shit at the time. Like hold on, man, this shit is already getting out of hand. Like, what the fuck? Like, so Logic go live. And you know Logic ain't gonna be all disrespectful and shit. So Logic go live. And it's like, he go live. We waiting on him to go live because we know this nigga finna go live after that. Even though she didn't go hard on Logic, but she let it be known like aggressively. Fed is my fam. You know, and all of us over here like, for real? I thought we was your fam. Like, I didn't know of this fam you had over there. Like, so he came and did a live, and basically, he came on his live saying, like I said yesterday, shout out to Mo Justice and Truth Out Loud and D and that book review y'all did, that was dope. It really inspired me. And I want to do, like, let's do this book I got. Like, let's do this book I got and do a review on that. He was still on that. Like, Logic was still on that, which I didn't see a problem with. And I was like, and you know, she was like, that shit is so arrogant. And I was like, maybe, yeah, you right. But, like, I mean, it's just a book. Like, people have arrogance like that. Arrogance is not something you should just all the time just stay away from. Like, that's danger. Like, that's toxic masculinity or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But in this live stream he did, he said, Because when she did that video that she did before he did that live, saying "Fed my fam," Fed ended up playing that video on his live stream. And I went in there when he was live playing that shit in the middle of it, and I was like, damn, why this nigga playing this live? He trying to get some shit started. I would later find out that she came in there and told him to play her live. But that's beyond the fact. But Logic showed Fed's video playing her live, saying that Fed is her fam and we don't do no shit like that. And Logic was like, man, Fed taking this video and manipulating our situation. This is the live we was waiting on that Logic is doing. So the whole group over here, minus a couple people, was waiting on this live. And when he went live, we was all watching that live. I didn't tell. I told only 2 women, I'm watching this live. Y'all watching this shit? They was watching it. The other women that I didn't tell I was watching it, they was also watching that shit without me telling them I'm watching it. They was watching that shit on their own because motherfuckers was like, oh shit. So we all watching Logic live. I'm being transparent with y'all. This is why it's taking a while. We all watching Logic's live. And when Logic was in that video saying, this is what the nigga Fed do. Fed take her video and manipulate the situation with me because she was saying, Fed my fam. I understood what Logic was saying right away. The words were, Fed taking her video, manipulating our situation. I understood that. Now, in the middle of watching Logic's live, I got a text from Mo. Out the blue, that text said, I need to come on your panel. I waited a few, kept watching the live. Because when we was watching the live, D said in the chat, thank you, Logic, for giving us props. I said in the chat, thank you for giving us props. Monica was in the chat trying to go back and forth with dude before she sent me this text. So as I'm watching this live, she texts me, I need to go on your panel. Now, I'm sitting over here like, at the time, she's supposed to be dodging K Street beef. I'm dodging beef from Kanika community. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want no more of it. I just went through this shit with Huggy. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was fun at the time, but I don't like this beef shit like that too much. So when she texts me, I need to come on your panel. My answer was, why you need to come on my panel? And I asked just because why you need to come on my panel, because I know she don't know that I'm watching this live stream that Logic doing and she in the chat. I didn't let her know I was watching that. So my answer was, why you need to come on my panel? I know she's saying, I need to come on your panel. To me, she hit me up, I need to come on your panel because she ready to talk some shit about Logic when she got her own channel. But I had more subscribers, so I got more viewers. So she hit me up instantly. I need to come on your panel. I'm like, man, why you need to come on my panel? Because I'm not trying to do this. I'm not at the time. You know what I'm saying? I like Logic. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck? So when I asked why you need to come on my panel, I mean, it might have been a couple more texts in between. I don't know what it was saying, but it wasn't nothing like real booming. So after that, why you need to come on my panel? She called me. His live stream ended. She called me. She's like, this motherfucker. I'm like, no, it's not like that. He said I was manipulated. I said, Mo, I used her name. I didn't say Mo, but just what we talking about. Mo, he did not say you were manipulated. That man said Fed took your video to manipulate his situation with him. Like I said, I knew that as soon as he said it because that's the words that came out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? And she like, no, fuck that. He manipulated me. He talking shit about him. That's fam over there. And I felt like at the time, like, well, you want to do some shit on my panel, like, I ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about with him because I don't see the beef between you and him that you see. And I understand you salty about the beef between Logic and Fed, but I like both them niggas. And at the end of the day, I don't personally know neither one of them niggas. So I'm not taking a side on neither one of them niggas. And that was my stance. And we had our conversation on the phone where I would tell her, I don't know. She like, Fed my fam though. And I'm like, I don't know that nigga. No disrespect to Fed because I fuck with Fed. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna jump in some shit with Fed to go against Logic because I know Logic and Fed just as much as I know Fed and Logic. I don't know neither one of these niggas like that. I like both of these niggas, but I don't know neither one of these niggas. I'm not jumping in that shit. So she got off the phone. She hung up on my ass in the middle of that conversation. Somebody text me saying, man, she said, you think she was manipulated too. I instantly text her. My last text ever to her was, I did not say you were manipulated. I'm agreeing with what Logic said, and what Logic said was, dude took the video and manipulated. He used your video to manipulate his situation with them two. That's not you saying, that's not him saying you got manipulated into making that video. What he's saying is you made that video, dude took it to manipulate the situation between them two. Which I would later find out Fed didn't even go out there and grab the video to play it. She ended up coming into his live stream telling him to play it. And I felt like, well, that's her wanting to be in the middle of they bullshit. And that's when I was like, it is what it is. She stopped fucking with me when we got off that phone call. She never answered that last text. And I didn't stop fucking with her. She stopped fucking with me. But at the end of the day, I ain't finna be calling and texting the bag and all that shit. It was just like, all right, she don't fuck with me no more. She don't fuck with me no more. And that's the situation, y'all. That's exactly what happened. I promise you. I ain't getting into nothing extra. I'm just telling you exactly what happened with that situation because I already know motherfuckers gonna be like, man. But I was very transparent with this. Next question. Let me cross that shit off the list. Next question. Why do you now support Tommy Sotomayor? Listen, I don't physically support Tommy Sotomayor financially because I don't have money to be giving away. But like I said when I was telling y'all I really didn't like Tommy Sotomayor that much, was that I agree with most of what he's saying. I wasn't liking him because of the way he was saying it because I was on some emotional shit, obviously. But what he be saying most of the time, the shit be real. Like, and why do I be over there in the chat now sometimes? Because that shit be jumping. What y'all talking about, man? That shit be jumping. And I'm going to throw in this. Who the fuck do you think is actually beneficial to the black community? What Sinetta and them doing or what Tommy and them doing? Because Sanetta, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You can be shaking your ass on fucking Instagram every goddamn day. They gonna tell you you're a queen. How is that beneficial to black folks? The Tommy Sotomayor approach is a tough love approach. So it's not that I financially support him. Like, I pulled all my financial support from everybody I was supporting financially. And this was before I even started really fucking with Tommy Sotomayor videos like that. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if most of the shit he's saying true is true. Yeah, I can find a couple things here and there that I don't agree with, but it's not usually some shit that would benefit us either way. So it's not like I'm this big motherfucking Tommy guy, because you motherfuckers, y'all hear Tommy Sotomayor, y'all hear somebody like Tommy Sotomayor, and it's the same thing as when these Obama motherfucking heads hear somebody like Trump. And it'd be like, bro, like, calm down. Like, calm your ass down. The nigga is telling the truth over there. If you get out your feelings and apply yourself and actually look at what he's saying, you're not going to have a problem with it. You might have a problem with the way he's doing his thing. That's about it. Because that was my problem before. But then I was like, why would I fucking care about the way he doing his thing? You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. That's that question scratched off the list. The next question. Why are you now all of a sudden against the matriarch when you was 100% supportive of the matriarch? See, this is what y'all got to understand. I'm still 100% supportive of us living under a matriarchal system. But like, I had to understand, and we all got to understand, that cannot happen with the way society's mentality is now. Our women don't think in that natural feminine state. I'm not talking about feminists of today, like feminine of today. No, because feminine of today is just go extra hard against the men. Like, if you ask me, a lot more than half of our women is displaying toxic masculinity. If y'all like a lot of our, more than half of our women are toxic masculinity. So the system we want to live under, it can't happen under this mind state. But all we have to do is take steps back and go backwards. If we get back to the land and the people having the knowledge of the land and all this shit, we will end up living in a matriarchal state. But the way we are now as people, that shit is impossible. It's going to be crazy. Why would it be different from what we doing now when the women are thinking like the men? Just because you a woman don't make you a matriarch. That's crazy shit. It's a mind state. A woman can be president tomorrow. She gonna do the same shit the fucking man president was doing. Do we not understand this shit? Everybody's thinking the same. So don't act like I jumped ship or none of that shit. We need to change our thinking. We fucked up. At work, I asked 10 women. I counted 10 women. Do you know how to grow a tomato? Do you know how to grow a tomato? None of these bitches knew how to grow a tomato. And half of the motherfuckers was Mexican that I asked. Or Hispanic. Not Mexican, but Hispanic. Nobody knew how to fucking grow a tomato. Come on now. You can't put a woman in a man's place inside of a patriarchal system and call it a matriarch. So I ain't going against no matriarch. I'm going against what y'all would think would be a matriarch in today's world. No, we need to change the mind state of the people to get to that original, natural matriarchal state. Because this shit ain't gonna work. It ain't never gonna work. Next question. Why are you anti-black? I'm really not anti-black, which I would say anti-my people. I'm not anti-my people. I'm sick of us crying. Well, we've always cried. But I'm sick of us crying and wanting to fight the system and then thinking that fighting the system is begging the system to change the system. That's ignorant, and that's what all pro-blacks do. I'm not anti-black, but the people that you would call pro-black, all they want to do is cry and beg the system to stop being the system. The system was formed this way. Also, pro-blacks can't understand that they're not the only ones being fucked by the system. And then they tell you some shit like, well, you don't see all of these people getting killed, even though white folks get killed by the police, but we just gonna throw that on out the window and we gonna say this. Even though white people are getting fucked by the system too. So they'll tell you, you don't see them getting fucked by the system, but they are getting fucked by the system. They're not just getting fucked as bad as you. Then the argument becomes, well, why would they treat them better? And what pro-blacks don't understand is, if you're a parent and you want to turn one kid against another kid, you treat one different. You cannot get division if you don't treat one group of people better than the other one. All you have to do, like, you don't have to do all this extra crazy shit. All you have to do is treat one group of people better than the other group of people, and they're gonna hate each other. This is what bad parents do. This is the same thing bad parents do. Bad parents have that one child that they treat as an angel, and the other one they always criticizing no matter what they do. And then they wonder why these two motherfuckers always at each other. And it's your fault. Parent, in our case, government. See, pro-blacks don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll say shit like, well, I don't see them getting killed for selling a cigarette. Well, listen, that's an example of them treating one group of people better than the other. This is the art of war. I don't know why I can't get other people to understand this shit. I'm not anti-black. I'm anti-system. You are for the system if you're fighting, if you every day just fighting for one group of people. And I understand we got to have pride in who we are, and it make you want to go. You get that urge, you want to go stand up for your people. But if you don't understand the game of chess or the art of war, then that's what you're going to do. But me, I'm going to say, hold on. Black people already know they fucking us. But these white people don't understand how they getting fucked. So why wouldn't I target those white people to let them know how they getting fucked and how the government is trying to use, the system is trying to use them as the good kid so we can hate each other. Why can't y'all fucking understand this? This shit is crazy to me. Crazy to me, bruh. I ain't with none of that bullshit. I'm on some trying to be effective type shit. Cause these pro-black channels, Joe, all they do, the shit is in rerun for 2, 3, 4 years. Rerun. Like you got just rerun. Next question. Why don't you like Cynthia G? That's a good question to come next because I just told you why, basically. She's smart enough to know what I know about this system for her to be doing that shit. But it's all about money because there's big money in pro-black, black power, fight the system, black power. There's big money in that shit, bruh. Not only is there big money in her doing that, now we doing panels all over the place and shit. There's room for other people who don't have followers to come up there and gain followers. Then they can get their money too. Like Nyla, like fucking Taz. I actually like Taz though. But like, if Taz don't break free of that shit, he ain't gonna grow too far. If he don't break free off them bitches, like, this is spreading the money amongst your community, not amongst the black community, but your little exclusive community. Because while the system is doing their damage, we also got boule-ass black folks inside here with us doing their damage with an exclusive small group, making us feel like they speaking or they fighting for us. That's bullshit, bro. That's why I don't like that bitch. And at the end of the day, that bitch will never take no responsibility for anything. I watched this bitch sit in Nyla chat. Nyla was talking about why are black women supporting Cardi B after she won that Grammy. Do you know this Cynthia bitch came in that goddamn chat and said black women are supporting Cardi B because of black men? Like, hold on. The bitch is so far gone and won't take responsibility for anything to the point where black women who buy most of the music are supporting Cardi B, and she says black women are supporting the Puerto Rican or Dominican Cardi B because of black men. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I won't like the bitch. She won't never take responsibility. The bitch talk about breeders, then run her ass to a breeder and get pregnant, then tell y'all tripping for talking about the shit. Is you kidding me? While this nigga got all these baby mamas rolling the dice on all these stepdaddies being in his kid's life, rolling these dice on all of these stepdaddies not being a motherfucking pedophile who would touch a kid. Like, come on, man. That shit is bad for the black community when you think about it. Come on now. When you think about it, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. I'm just being real about this shit. Here's the next question. Why do you hate the hood so much? And I've talked about this early on in my channel. And the reason I stopped bringing this shit up, because one time I cried about this shit. I don't hate the hood, but I blame the hood. See, what you got to understand is, I come from a line of people who actually did shit, who were good people and productive. Even though they might have dabbled in selling drugs, I came from a line of smart niggas. When all these niggas was selling all this dope, they was selling the dope too and working a job. See, this is something we know now. If you're going to sell some shit, you got to have a job too, make it look good. No, my people knew that shit back in the late 80s. While motherfuckers picking it up in 2007, my people knew that shit back in the early 80s. But see, all of my good people, they were from the street. My heroes was in the streets because we all come from the hood. My hood took my heroes. Bruh, my hood took my heroes. I had my Uncle Toady, my cousin Demont, my Theo Ray, which is my uncle, and my daddy. My hood took all of them. They took all of my fucking heroes when I was a kid. Everybody I looked up to as a superhero. See, I wasn't looking on TV. MC Hammer wasn't no fucking hero to me. You know what I'm saying? Tupac at this time, Ice Cube, them, because Ice Cube was hot back then. There wasn't no fucking heroes to me. They was just musicians and people on TV. My heroes was really in my real life. That fucking hood took my heroes. And these wasn't bad niggas, bro. I'm not saying they didn't do shit to other people, but you gotta think about it from my point of view. The hood love niggas that do the most bullshit to other niggas. The niggas that's doing the most good shit get taken. My heroes was taken by the hood. So ain't nobody got shit to say to me about the way I feel about the hood. Cause you motherfuckers ain't went through that. See, you motherfuckers running around here. They took my homeboy. I lost my homie in the hood. I lost my cousin in the... Nigga, I lost all my heroes in the hood. Fuck you talking about. I can feel how the fuck I want to feel about the hood. I don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers. Well, I do. But you get what I'm saying, bro. The anger builds up in me talking about this shit. That's why I don't talk about it no more. Because it'd be like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? I don't have to stay in the hood or embrace the hood. If I embrace the hood, why would I think I'm not finna get killed out here when I'm out here trying to be a good nigga? When it done took all my motherfucking heroes and left me to look on a TV and find a Tupac. Nigga, I wasn't even supposed to be seeing Tupac as a voice. Like, he was just a musician. But I ended up seeing him as a larger voice because all my heroes was gone. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? I can feel how the fuck I want to feel. And that's real shit. Motherfucker can't tell me nothing, bro. I come from one of the worst hoods in Chicago. Fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here. Nigga, I come from a small hood in Chicago. And the motherfuckers catching numbers, nigga. 3rd District, nigga. Pocket Town, nigga. You go look that shit up. Fuck you talking about? Pocket Town, Sircon, Terror Town. Man, y'all better quit playing with me. Hey. Okay, next question. Why are you against pro-black? Well, I already told y'all how I feel about the pro-black agenda. Them motherfuckers tweaking. Tweaking. Here's another question. Do you... Oh, shit, this is the last question. I probably got some more. I might do another video sometime down the line. Damn, I done went through these questions. Why do you dislike the Kanika community now? I do not dislike the Kanika community. Contrary to your beliefs, I 100% love the Kanika community. Before I get into it, one of the reasons is sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. No, but that shit pretty cool. When you go back into the Kanika community, be like, motherfucker, be like, what up, bro? What the fuck you been doing? But at the end of the day, I don't dislike the Kanika community. I actually love the Kanika community, bro. One thing y'all gotta understand, y'all just be seeing it as ignorance. You know what I see the Kanika community is? You know, when you in real life living in the world, like now I moved to the suburbs, right? So I've been in the suburbs for about since 2009, right? So now I'm in the suburbs, and that's basically where I'm at on YouTube. But where I come from is the Kanika community. Just like the hood. I could be mad at the hood, but that's where I come from. The Kanika community, as far as YouTube go, is where I come from, baby. I love these motherfucking people. You can't find these people mad at me because I disrespected them. I talk to them with the same respect as I talk to any of you motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, the Kanika community is gonna fuck with me because I fuck with them, but I just can't stick to one topic. You know what I'm saying? I can't stick to just beefing with somebody inside a little community too much. Like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. I got to talk about more shit. All this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not some nigga that came into the Kanika community saying, I'm Kanika cousin. No, none of that shit. I came to the Kanika community telling people a lot of the shit that they saying is wrong. I'm here. I'm hometown Chicago. Y'all talking about bloods in the video? No, ain't no bloods here, bro. Get that shit on out your head. I was basically telling people everything they were saying that was wrong. Not based on the Kanika shit, but based on a lot of shit they were saying, watching the Kanika videos and saying about Chicago. And then I ended up doing a little more and debunking a little shit here and there. But I love them motherfuckers. Fuck is you talking about? When it come to YouTube, nigga, the Kanika community is the hood. Fuck you mean? Y'all run to these woke niggas when y'all want some hood shit. No, I got my people over there. I got my people over there, bro. I love the Kanika community, Joe. I still fuck with everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I don't watch these people? Man, listen. I sit up sometimes. I talk about YouTubers I watch, and I always forget to mention the people that I still watch from the Kanika community. Like I be forgetting to tell y'all I be watching Reckless and shit. Like, who the fuck think Reckless can keep you watching? That shit don't even usually get boring. Like, one of my live streams will get boring before Reckless shit get boring. Shit, I just got done leaving Huggy Chat today. I wasn't even supposed to be in watching that shit. I had some other shit to do. Ended up watching this whole goddamn live stream. Now, that ain't the first time I watched his live stream, but that's the first time I went back into his chat. Because y'all know we had some bad blood. And we been cool when we see each other in chats and shit. But that was my first time coming back in his chat. But you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers over there get it in, bro. There's another nigga over there I can't, I just, on some hometown shit I can't go fuck with. But the Kanika community is home. Let's not get that twisted, y'all. I fuck with y'all. Let's not get none of this shit twisted, bro. I answered these questions. If y'all got more questions, you know what I'm saying? I'll be writing them down. Don't get it twisted. Y'all got more questions, I'll be writing them bitches down. A lot of people didn't know I'll be remembering questions that came from 3 months ago. So you can send an email or something, ask me your question you need to ask me. I will keep doing videos where I answer the questions that I ignore. Which obviously tell you I'm not ignoring them, but that means I'll just get back around to them once they pile up. And you're going to get a video like this. Real shit. Everybody stay up. All of y'all, I fuck with all y'all. I fuck with all y'all, bro. Y'all motherfuckers show me love, I show y'all love. Sorry we didn't get a live stream tonight, but you got this. Holla at your boy. Bro Man Lumpkin, Truth Out Loud platform.